right, everything should be in order. Now then. Right. Hello. All right. Gotta. Yeah. Testing 1, 2, 3. There we go. Going live with some guys. Oh, that looks like shit. I mean, I don't care. Master Duel. Master- Let me see. It's Ray time. There we go. Yeah, everything seems to be in order. Yep. And now it's time to just get things started. Yeah. Just wanna I just wanna get things started. It's been a while since I played Master Duel on stream, but I am in rating duels, so I haven't gone. Yeah, I haven't lost my touch, is what I'm trying to say. What I have lost is the keeping track with all of the new content in solo mode. I've never seen this UI, by the way. This is taking me off guard. Yeah, and I mean, it's crazy, right? You would think, I mean, yeah, it's a Sky Striker solo mode. Why wouldn't you do it as soon as it's out? Well, my excuse is that I've been very busy, so I had no choice but to just wait till right now. Well, all right. Let's get to it. And who knows, maybe I'll just watch the Sky Striker, the new Sky Striker anime that came out as well. The beginning. Yes. Yeah, I've not seen any of this before. I've just seen screenshots and a few like GIFs, clips here and there. This is my first time watching it. I think the audio of the game is a bit on the low side, but I can fix it. Ooh, engage. Yeah. Yeah, I think the audio on the game is a bit on the low side, but I can fix it. Time to engage. Purchase ticket, blah, blah, blah. Alright. Time to experience peak. The Sky Striker's burden. The region has been plagued by war for far too long. What was its purpose? Why had it started? At this point, the details are known to only a few. Yeah. 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 The fighting has not let up, yet neither has the march of technology. A highly efficient style of warfare has resulted, with both sides adopting a maximal damage, minimal cost strategy. Boots on the ground have been completely replaced by drones and other unmanned armaments with ever-improving capabilities and effectiveness. Ah yeah, AI taking away jobs, as usual. Sky Striker is the latest super advanced technology developed to combat the expansionist empire. A lone girl was tasked with wielding it. Why not? This was Rei, a girl who was discovered to possess extraordinary abilities. A new type. Like others her age, she was educated in history, tactics, and the use of Sky Striker technology, but what took others years to understand, she grasped in a matter of days. Further, her physical prowess when wielding Sky Striker technology was unprecedented, as was her ability to take information she had learned hours before and adapt accordingly. None could deny her incomparable talent after she breezed through a training program considered challenging, even by veterans. And thus, Rei became a full-fledged Sky Striker ace, deployed to the combat zone to fight in defense of her people. One fateful day during one of her training sessions, an alarm heralded an incoming enemy assault. She heeded no further command to mobilize. After changing into her base suit, she swiftly departed alone. Flying at high altitude, she made a beeline for the battlefield. Ooh, I like the animations going on here. Almost there. Just as she muttered this to herself, a large fighting force came into view. The enemy had arrived. Her approach was the same as ever. Her focus and sense of duty unwavering. Even so, it was to be a battle unlike any other she had experienced. Legacy packs. Thanks, this is worthless. Come on, just let me use my Sky Striker deck. That's my deck's way better than whatever trash they give me. I'm never gonna get tired of this music, by the way. What makes the Sky Striker Ace deck unique? A specialty of most Sky Striker Ace Link monsters is that you can link summon them in a single different attribute. Sky Striker Ace monster. Sky Striker Ace Rei can bring out a Sky Striker Ace Link monster either by being used as a material or using her effect to special summon one. Maneuver to victory by summoning the right Sky Striker Ace for the situation. I should probably do a drinking game. Take a shot every single time they specify Sky Striker Ace over and over and over. Actually, probably not. That I would die before the end of the story mode. Utilize the effects of Sky Striker Ace monsters to win the duel. Most Sky Striker spell cards can be activated. You control no monsters in your main monster zone. Now let's activate Maneuver Afterburns to destroy your opponent's monster. Sure. Place 3 counters on it. Which one? Eeny, meeny, miny, that one. Alright. Add Ray to your hand. Sure. Can I add this one? Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter which one I add. Normal summon Ray. No Ray, no play. And then we go into Kagari. Ah, come on, give me the alt art. The alt art's way better. The effect of Sky Striker Ace Kagari lets you add a spell card from your grave to your hand. Can be activated any number of times during a single turn. Engage. Afterburners. Oh, so this deck's running 2. You know, I was actually thinking about adding a second copy because the deck list I was copying over didn't have... Well, I had upstarts and I unfortunately destroyed my upstart goblins. Yeah. I've been thinking about recrafting them. Maybe I should just recraft the upstarts, but I mean, honestly, I don't think it's really that... Sorry. I don't think it's that necessary. Yeah. I mean, out of all the cards you can have in the Sky Striker deck, I think upstarts probably what you can afford to not run. Yeah, you can afford to not run upstart. It's not super necessary, I would say. Let's see. What cockamamie deck list is this deck? Oh, what the fuck? Why are you running this? What's this doing? I get that the Link monsters are machines, but I don't know. It seems kind of weird to run that. Oh, wait, hold on. Maybe I should have done reasoning first. Yeah. Call it. Oh my god. What fucked up deck list is this? They're like oh my god, there's no Link 2s. Oh my god, I think I just fucked myself. Oh, that's fine. Right. Wait, does this destroy those monsters? Okay, those monsters, meaning Kagari will die. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I thought for sure they'd be running the Link 2s. Woo! Alright. Wait, what are you doing? You can remove one to destroy one spell or trap on the field. That's fine. Boom. Engage. Okay. Alright, time to win. Where's there's no linkage either. What the no, yeah, there's no linkage in this deck. Well, that's a bust. They even have thrust but no linkage. I mean, I guess that means we aren't killing this turn. And where's Rose? There's no Rose here either. Oh man, what the hell kind of deck list is this? Well, there's no Rose. I don't see a reason to go into Green Ray. Maybe I should just go into Red Ray, grab Engage again. Yeah. Grab Engage. That. Oh, chicken game. Oh wait, yeah, I can't do that because I haven't activated yeah, the multi-roll. Chicken game, draw. No chicken game for you. Set. There you go. Do I have yeah. Oh, I have the anchor. Nope. Right. Target one set spell card in the field destroyed. Oh, okay. I mean, I could still just like set Duster and then. All right, yeah, I get it. I get what to do. Oh wait, I got another one, huh? Well, I mean, I guess I just keep it. All right. This would have gone so fast, much faster if the deck was built correctly. Yeah, it's these solo mode builds that get to me. That's really one of the reasons why I just don't like doing solo mode. It just feels like I'm doing stupid shit here, where I'm just wondering, the deck list is just bad. Oh, okay, more Ray. Enough complaining about solo mode. There is cool shit to watch. Banish. And to attack directly and dump. Dump Rose. Speaking of Rose, there she is. Oh, I thought they were gonna reference the alt art engage of Rose getting ready for battle. But I guess Scissor Cross is more important. Boom. Oh, you actually see how long we got. Man, a whole minute and a half of a cool fight scene. Yeah, they really went all out for the anniversary. For real. Yeah, I should probably fix up the game audio, because it's definitely on the lower side. I'll probably just fix it up when I... Scenario appearance card. Oh yeah, it even shows you. Yeah, if you didn't get the reference, here you go. Here's what they were referencing. Although I think they're missing one other card. It's not called a Sky Striker card, but it is one where Rose is shooting out the energy beams from the sword. I forgot what it was called, but it is technically part of the lore. Rei made short work of the enemies who rushed towards her. Having done her duty, she was clear to return to base, but just then she encountered another enemy, a girl around her age. This alone was startling, but there was more. She was holding a Sky Striker. This was the cutting-edge technology of Rei's nation. How had it fallen into enemy hands? The suddenness of the girl's assault caught Rei off guard, but only for a moment. With deft timing, Rei equipped X-005 Kaina, suited for hand-to-hand combat. This mode empowered her arms with the force of a heavy mech. The other girl was unfazed and fought back relentlessly with her Sky Striker. The duel continued, neither gaining the upper hand until eventually Rei's opponent suddenly stopped and lowered her weapon. After backing off a significant distance, she turned and left. The battle ended. The clash, in particular, the similarity of her adversary to herself, had left Rei shocked and confused. Though lacking any detectable emotion, the girl was evidently a biological being, a human like Rei. And she was also a Sky Striker race of equal ability to herself, or possibly even greater. Rei had only ever fought machines, but an enemy is an enemy. Still, she felt extremely conflicted. The prospect of having to end the girl's life left her racked with doubt. Clearly, there would be no such hesitation from the girl, whose lifelong duty had been to purge any enemy that crossed her path. Ever since being born in the expansionist empire, this girl had been treated as a weapon and developed to counter the threat of the Sky Striker race. All that crossed her mind was the most efficient path to victory. Rei being another human was not a factor. Still, it had not escaped her attention how Rei had struggled with indecision during their fight. On reflection, she began to faintly feel something she couldn't express. It's okay, I also like Rei. She's literally me for real. Oh yeah, of course I'll play with the crappy loner for the icon. Not that I'll ever use it, but, you know, I'll play with it. Fucking what? Bamboo sword. Fucking bamboo sword. Dank Sky Striker. Gotta love that. Really? Wait. I was like, I looked away for a minute. What happened? Like activated a bunch of shit and then just set pass. I don't get it. You activate a bamboo card. While this card is already face up, you can skip your opponent's next main phase 1. Okay. Ding, ding. Alley-oop. And that. Activate. Special Ray. Wait. This is activatable? Oh, wait, okay. Target one other bamboo, you return it to the hand. If you do, the equipped monster can attack your opponent directly this turn. Okay. I mean... Alright. Uh-huh. Bounce. Now for Green Ray. What's this? This card saying you can add a bamboo card. Yeah, sure. What do they want me to add? You control bamboo sword, equipped spell, an equipped spell. Draw 2. Sure. Sure. The weird engine that they're making me run here. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Target in your graveyard, add to your hand, and if you have 3 or more, you can special summon instead. Alright, that's not too great. Yeah, I don't really understand what the heck is up with this deck they're running. Like, why did they set pass? Yeah, the AI, I get the AI in this game isn't gonna be like super great or anything, but the least they can do is make it functional. Wait, what the? Mage power. Oh, there's like multiple roses. Okay. Okay. Nope. Yeah, doing this really reminds me how bad the solo modes are. Like, the presentation in this one is excellent, but oh jeez. Kianos. Yeah, I feel like that type of card is better in like TCG land. Is there a Sky Striker card I want to get? Okay, yeah, that. So we want to do this. Activate that. Grab this. Twin Swords of the Flashing Light. What the? Send 1 card from your hand to the graveyard. Equip this card to a monster. Yeah, I don't get it. Right. I think I should be able to just kill the AI here. The engage stuff is very extra. I don't really need this, but wanna check what this deck's about. Oh, all right. Yeah, I might as well just destroy that face down in case it's like a Mirror Force or some shit, you know, or something stupid like that. Okay. Bye-bye. Alright, gimme Rose. Gimme Rose. Oh wait, Rose can't attack. Yeah. Alright, I fucked up. Yeah. I keep forgetting that the shit you summon with Shark Cannon can't attack. Okay. Do I at least have a link too? Board blocker. Okay. Rose. Nope. Yeah. I know I'm like fucking this up, but like I really don't care. Like none of this really matters. Uh-huh. Yeah, do I have anything else? Yeah, sure, right. Why not? Why not? Kianos. Someone's Rose. Oh, that's the card. Yeah, that red arrows. Yeah, that's the card I was thinking of. Yeah. Zeke. Alright. Ward blocker comes back. Alright. Boom. Bonk. Yeah, barricade board blocker. What the absolute fuck is going on with these builds? I get the motivation that, you know, you don't exactly want to give players the super cracked build right from the start, but it still doesn't make any sense that they would build it like this in such a suboptimal way. It had been some time since Ray had clashed with the enemy nation's Sky Striker Ace. The encounter was still playing on her mind. They had much in common, even besides their age. Amid her feelings of shock and consternation, this made Ray a little happy. She hoped they would meet again and get a chance to talk. Though their allegiances differed, she would not deny her natural desire. That said, going in with her weapon lowered was not an option. She would be cut down in an instant. It was going to take force to get anything out of the girl. As it happened, their paths crossed again in battle. Ray was well prepared, having analyzed their previous encounter. Who would come out on top? The finest of margins would decide. Just barely managing to force her opponent onto the back foot for a second, Ray pounced. She struck the black-garbed Sky Striker Ace into the ground with great force. Then she descended in pursuit. By the time her opponent returned to a fighting stance, Ray stood ready, clad in a different armament, colored blue. Ray held back. Even so, her opponent readied her blade as if preparing to strike the Blu-ray. But she didn't. Something diverted her attention. My comms, they're being jammed? Sky Striker Ace Shizuku is a mode designed for protecting bases. Among the X series, it is unique for its top-notch defenses and electronic warfare capabilities. What, is it the X series or the Cross series? This was what Ray had planned to enable them to talk. However, it meant that the enemy's radar would show contact lost at their location. An extraction unit would surely be on the way. They likely had a minute tops. My name's Ray. What's yours? The black-suited Sky Striker Ace seemed unwilling to reply, but finally opened her mouth. Rose. Although she deemed their conversation pointless, keeping it going would buy her time. At the same time, she scanned for a gap in Ray's defenses. To no avail. Even retreating might prove difficult, given her injuries. Waiting for comms to be restored was thus the only option. That or an all-or-nothing attack. 30 seconds to go. Ray remained in a combat stance, observing Rose keenly. The impact when she fell must have been severe. It seemed it cracked her visor, her face partially visible. Although probably in pain, she wore a totally placid expression. One might have mistaken her for a robot or a doll. Except Ray could detect deep emotion within Rose's red eyes. Exasperation or perhaps lamentation. Another 15 seconds. That was enough. Ray knew she couldn't strike the finishing blow. She wanted Rose to live, and to live a life where she did not have to end the lives of others. 8 seconds remained. You don't want to fight either, do you? Ray wasn't expecting any real response to her question. She simply felt the need to express herself. 2 seconds to go. She smiled gently, turned and departed. 0. Rose's comms came back online. The extraction unit arrived in well under a minute. It's kind of silly that they're picking her up like a crane game. When they picked her up, she was treated like a crashed drone. Rose propped up her immobilized body, thoughts racing through her mind. Why didn't she finish me off? And what made her smile like that? Rose was disturbed by a deluge of questions from deep within. Disturbed, but not displeased. There was a warmth, and in turn, a thawing of her hardened heart. It was the first time she had experienced kindness. Not long after this, Ray's nation adopted a new military plan, codenamed the Striking Stratagem. They now had the material advantage, so it was the right time for an assault on the expansionist Empire's central base. Not wanting to cross blades with Rose again, Ray resolved to bring about a swift end to the conflict, and with this she boarded Sky Striker Mechar Hercules base, all ready for departure. The signal was given, and Ray struck out on her journey, soaring into the sky. There's the icon. Oh, there's even a scissor cross wallpaper. Nice. They're very nice. I'll definitely add it to the list of rotating wallpapers the game lets you set up. Yep, going second. That's what we want. Into the void. Again with the weird builds. Again with the weird builds. Chicken game. This I do agree with. Chicken game's like not optimal, but it's just funny as hell. Oh my god, it's so bad. And that. Red Ray. There's 1, 2, 3 spell cards. Bang. Ding. That. Oh my god, this build is killing me. Fine. 2k to the dome. Actually, I could have normal summoned Ray and go 2k, 15 ad, whatever. It's not that big of a big deal. Nope. Machine dupe. What? Yeah, I really don't understand what's up with the build. This is the most solo mode builds I've seen. You know what? Yeah, okay. What do you have here? Nah, not great. It's not great. You know, I realized I could have just grabbed the field spell and finished it quickly, but I guess now the game decided to give me engage, draw into engage, so I could just draw into the field spell and finally end the game. Ray, thrust, hornet drones. I swear, if this is not enough to end the game. Oh, it's not enough. Oh, fuck me. Yeah, it's not enough. God damn it. Board blocker. Another board blocker. I mean, I guess. Does it clear up my... Clear the field. Make room. Gotta make room. There we go. Alright. Yeah, it really does take the wind out of take out the wind out of the tension of the story mode when the duels turn out like this. Is extremely one-sided because the AI does not understand how to make these decks work, and on top of that, it just seems seems like the builds just aren't there. Right. And to engage. Into Red Ray. Yeah, it's always great to see like a giant ass robot that Zeke is. Man, like Zeke has its own like fin funnels. Now that I think about it, Zeke's like I just realized that Zeke's this whole fight sequence and Zeke itself are probably a reference to the Psycho Gundam from Zeta. Well, here we go. 1000-degree knife. Zoom. Linkage. To be continued. Will Ray make it out of this one? Stay tuned. Same Sky Striker Ace chat time. Same Sky Striker Ace channel. Hell yeah, I do. Well, you see, the thing is, I already got this alt art. I already got this alt art, and I already got this. And I already got 1 copy of this. I already got 3 copies of this. I pretty much have everything. Yeah, they have 2 copies of Engage. I have pretty much everything you could ask for here. I don't know how much longer. 15 days left. Okay, so 15 days. Because I kind of want maybe maybe extra copies of Ray, of the Ray alt art. Maybe 1 more copy of the alt Engage just to flex. Even though I prefer running 2 copies of this, 1 copy of the OG just for the different art, different animations. Yeah, I'll decide in about 15 days. Yeah. Grab all this. Do it in solo mode. Yeah, that solo mode daily just never gets to happen because I just do not like doing the solo mode story. It just feels very tedious and just very just feels really bad to do. I'd rather just duel and duel normally because maximum number selected. What the fuck? All right. I mean, I guess there we go. I don't mind Kagari and all. I just prefer these more like cinematic looking artworks. Yeah, I say cinematic when I have fucking Sarah of all things selected. But yeah. I believe, let's see here. I guess now I can check out the new anime that came out. Hold on. Maybe I should change to the weight room. Yeah. There you go. Give me 1 second and I will be BRB. All right, give me 1 second here. Let me just put this all the way up. Boom. Wait, whoa, too far? There you go. Much better. Now, time to, yep. Time to give this a watch. Time to watch Kino. Watch some good old Peak. Previously on Sky Striker Ace. Oh yeah, we got subtitles on? Good, good. Oh my gosh, she's voiced. Oh, here we go. Wait, is that kind of loud? Yeah, it's probably kind of loud. Hold on. Episode 1, Sky Striker Ace, Ray. Red Ray. Engage. Yeah, they're giving us the full anime flashback. $1,000-degree knife. Like, now what? Well, now. Yeah, don't worry. This isn't completely like Zeta. It's not gonna end that way. Alright, that was peak. That was great. Yeah, obviously a bit on the short side, but when they announced it was going to be on their YouTube channel, I didn't really expect that to be like a full-blown series, like 25 plus episodes, like you'd see it, like 25 plus minute episodes that you'd see on like Aniplex, I mean on Crunchyroll. Yeah. There we go. Now we're back to the game. Okay, guess it's we can probably do some rating duels because we still have time. Yeah, still have time. This is a hand trap-less version of Sky Striker that I did see on a website. It did make it to Master 1 there. So I decided, yeah, I'm going to totally steal it. Now, it's not exactly like it because it is missing Upstart Goblin and it's built a bit differently from it, but yeah. I'll just always go second and just put the fear of God in everyone I match up because they're gonna think, oh fuck, don't tell me, not another Tenpai Andy. Just as long as they don't play anti-spell, I'll be completely fine. What? Did he just pass? Am I tripping balls or something? Okay, sure. Okay, Rose very appropriately turns into the green Rose. Boom, psh. Phantasme. Okay. So he can just discard to negate, destroy. I guess I could do that later. I just don't wanna... Just wanna avoid triggering... what do you call it? Avoid triggering... Falling into Imperm if I can help it. Okay. Engage. Oh, okay, so he has a buy steal. Alright, I get it. And it definitely is a good thing I did not dump Ray, because I was thinking, maybe I should dump Ray. Nah, I want to see what he does first. Okay, the problem with Druid's Worm is that it's very annoying because as soon as this thing leaves the board, it's gonna threaten my field presence. So I might wanna... Yeah, I just don't know what to do here. Well, I mean, of course, I just gotta destroy Phantasme because this is like a negate. Wait, for real? Okay, he's discarding Fualas, which is a dead card now. Up to the number activated. Okay, so he does negate the activation, so it does prevent my my recycling. So okay, so I can see the logic. There is a method to his madness. I understand now. Plus, I guess the second body means he has an easier time making a Link 2. Which I guess is the logic behind this. Is he seriously gonna Ash this? No way. Okay, we Steely Wheelie. Well, not in the steal, I mean, but more like we have the negate live. Oh god, it is Tenpai. Negate! Yes, discard your card, fool. Now. Negate! Yeah, we don't need that. That's confirmed. They control the monster. Yes. Gimme, gimme. That means if he has another god, the Fadra in hand or a way to it, I am not completely fucked. No, wait, not Chandra, I believe his name is. Yeah, the red guy. The red dragon summons itself if you control a fire dragon. And Fadra is the one that summons from grave. That's a green dragon. Yellow dragon is when you when it's searched, it summons itself. That's fine. Right. Oh, you gotta be for real. You can't be for real here. I mean, I'm kind of fucked if I don't get engaged, so I have to negate this. Okay, there's multiple spell cards here, so right. So I should be able to... I should be in a good position here. Oh my god. I am so good at this game. Okay. I am so fucked if this is like Ash Blossom, so... Well, not completely fucked, but you know what I mean. I would prefer if that's not it. Can I just activate this again? You can only gain the previous effect once per turn. You can only gain the previous effect once per turn. Alright, I didn't gain the effect, so I can't activate it. Now I activate this. There's a Steely Wheelie. Hey, check out my alt art. Isn't it cool? Isn't it great? Alright, so I don't have Engage in the graveyard because it did get banished. So I do want to... Yeah, I have to go into Zeke here. Zeke banished the Hydra. Even though I would prefer a more permanent solution. You know, just bopping it with the 1000 degree knife. Oh, right. I'm only running one Green Ray. Fuck. Right. I mean, shit, dude. Huh. That's kind of a problem, then. Yeah, that's kind of a huge problem, then. Yeah, oh my god. I guess it wouldn't really matter because I don't have hand traps in this deck, so trying to hand trap this deck is not gonna be something I'll be doing. Maybe I just want to banish this. This is a one-of, so I probably do want to just use Shizuku to get the Shark Cannon, banish that. There we go, Shark Cannon. Get that shit out of here. Have a negate. And the Shark Cannon. Is there anything else I want to set? No, not really. No. Alright. Let's see how this goes. Genroku. Genroku. I don't think there's anything he can really do, I guess. Except, I guess, go for the Hydra. But then I just negate Hydra with the Widow Anchor. If he goes for Fadra, I just kill it. Nope. Hand it over. Ah, thank you. Thank goodness. Because I'm going to be honest, I don't know. I mean, I guess he didn't really have anything because I could eventually outgrind him. But yeah, the point is that I wasn't... Considering this deck doesn't really have a lot of hand traps, I wasn't really confident I could outdo that deck since... with Tenpai, it always feels like they're just one card away from completely blowing you up. Yeah. Right. Yeah. It always feels like that way. There's always just one card away from just destroying you. There's not much else you can really do other than just hope you drew the exact card that counters the Tenpai play, and if it turns out all you did was just get I don't know, like an Effect Veiler when they already have the field spell up, then you're just kind of screwed. There's really nothing else you can really do. Yeah. Yeah, there's really not much I can really do here. Since I did choose to, oh my god, yeah, since I did choose to go second here, and with no hand traps, it's kind of just how playing this deck is. You just wait for a long, unskippable cutscene that is the opponent's very long and complex turn one. And then you just kind of hope you have what you need to break the board. Kind of just hope you get what you get. And if you don't got what you need and the opponent blows you up, well, sucks to suck, but that's kind of how Yu-Gi-Oh! Be. I think the biggest problem is the fact that, oh, that's crazy. So I think the biggest problem is how a lot of, I don't give a fuck about that, thankfully. So the biggest problem that I can see is that a lot of decks just, yeah, can make an unbreakable board turn one, and unless you have very specific board breakers, then you can't break the board. So thankfully, I think Raigeki itself is good. I forget, did they search for, hold on, I was not paying attention. Did they search for, what's that card called? Drill Beam. Drill Beam is right here. So Drill Beam is a card they have in their hand. So I do have to respect that. Let's start with good old Desires. Okay, let me just force the Drill Beam out. I mean, they have to Drill Beam this, and they just let it go. All right. I think I just grabbed the. What do I grab? Like, yeah, like Heavy Storm, Lightning Storm. Yeah, I think I just grabbed Lightning Storm and just blow up the field. Yep. Right? Feel free to do that. That and hold on. Yeah. I guess I don't really need this. Yeah. I would say we don't really need that. Confirm. All right. There's a blue eyes. Negate and negate. Majesty. So I could get rid of a few key pieces here. Thrust. I already activated thrust, so not too great. He really wants to reset this, so there we go. Uh-huh. Give me a minute here. Oh, wait. Wow. I guess he couldn't really take it. He could not really take the I guess he could not really take the board breaking. Like, I broke his board too hard. And it broke his mind. Go. Right. Because, yeah. I guess yeah, honestly, with Max C, I think he absolutely could have kept going. Like, he had 3 cards in hand. And yeah, like I said, he absolutely could have kept going if he wanted to. He just, for some reason, didn't really go. Because I'm pretty sure he knows I can't kill him. So I, like, attack with Ray, go into Kagari, let him draw 1. Or at worst, I just sit on Ray and then turn her into, like, Yellow Ray next turn. But, yeah, still, I guess he just realized that if I just, yeah, Kagari, draw 1, draw again with Engage, I would have so much advantage from that point onwards that I suppose he realized it was over. There really wasn't any salvaging that game. And I suppose when you're doing these ranked battle modes, not just in Master Duel, but in general, like in Pokemon Pocket, for example, the optimal play is to just scoop up a game that you know you're gonna lose, because the time you spend trying to salvage this game is better spent trying to just enter another game where you have a higher chance of just winning. Oh, I forgot. Did I win the coin flip? Nope. Yeah, he lost. I lost the coin flip. He chose to go. All right. So I believe he's going for the Wombo combo where he ends up with Cipher and Ultimate Spirit. That is pretty difficult to take down if he already has what's it called? Primite. So Primite is right here. The Drill Beam. Drill Beam is right here. So Drill Beam is right here. And Drill Beam being right here means that top right corner means that I don't think I really need to care about it unless he happens to have another Primite or Primite in hand. I mean, he could, because I think I don't know the exact ratios, but it is common enough to open with multiple Primite cards, which does lead to your Drill Beam being live. At least as someone who's observing the plays here, that's what I've noticed. There's a Cipher. Activates a monster effect, so I want to bounce it. So with Slayer, I bounce this back. Then target Spirit Dragon. Push it back in. Bounce it back in. Problem is that this whole plan gets fucked if he has a path to Drill Beam. Oh, wait, he does. He can just summon the Blue Eyes from the graveyard, keep it on the field, and that also activates Drill Beam. So, yeah, I guess... Yeah, he does have a way to Drill Beam me. Yeah. Oh, so he's making another Spirit Dragon. I forget. Is this thing once per turn? You can only use each effect once per turn. Okay, so it is once per turn. All right. So I guess he just goes into Spirit Dragon and tries to... Yeah. Yeah, I get it. He goes into Spirit Dragon, try to... All right, let's see here. What nonsense do we got? What nonsense do we got? I mean, okay, if I try to Slayer now, he banishes it. He still has this negate live, which isn't ideal for me. Yeah, I guess I just try to do Lightning Storm first. I guess I have to... The way I sequence this is Lightning Storm burst. Okay, that's the negate. From the Spirit Dragon. Okay, this makes the Primite live. So let's see here. He's gonna Drill Beam. I use the linkage. Good try, buddy. You made a valiant effort, but ultimately a failed one. Oh, there's the Maxi. Why is it that they always have Maxi in hand after a crazy ass turn 1? I feel like that's on purpose. Apollo, save me! Right. Spirit Dragon. So he does keep this on board for... Oh, wait, yeah. I just realized, yeah, so he can do the thing. Yeah, he can bring back Sifr back out. So he has the negate for the graveyard, he has Sifr. Gotta be very careful with my monster effects then. Very, very careful. Oh, I'm getting purged. I mean, that's the purge. The purge just works. That's interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay. Draw 2. Ah, God, I wish I kept the Link 3, because then the Link 3, I believe, let me see here. What does the Link 3 do again? 1500 or less attack. Okay, so the Link 3 is not that great here. I guess Little Knight's now good. Linkage locked me up. Oh yeah, Rose got banished. That's not great. I guess I let him draw 2. Draw 2? Question mark. Yeah, I guess just dump another Ray. Is objectively the correct choice here. That's objectively the correct choice. I go this, banish. And then we do this. And surely he just doesn't have a impulse, right? He doesn't have an Ash Blossom, I mean, right? Surely he just doesn't have an Ash Blossom. Wait. Yeah, he had an Ash Blossom. Well, I'm kind of just fucked because I don't think I can really do much under between the Maxi and everything. I don't think, and board presence he has. I don't think there was any way I could salvage that. Yeah. Oh, this is a crazy ass hand. Not for the right reasons. Alright. That's a whole lot of blue eyes. Not surprising though, because even if was whether or not Blue Eyes is objectively the best deck in Master Duel right now, I don't think that matters, because the point is that Blue Eyes is a very popular archetype, mostly because of Kaiba from the anime. So now that the deck became playable by modern standards, tons of people are now going back to this deck. There's tons of people are now going to give this deck a shot. So like I said, it's just, it doesn't really matter if this deck is objectively the best of the best or not. What matters is the popular appeal. And I do think that, yes, there is, as far as card games go, people will always flock to the deck that appeals to them the most, either because of the artwork, they like the artwork, or they like the lore, or because a character from it, the deck represents a character from some of the supplementary media of the archetype in question, of the game in question. Like in this case, that's why Blue Eyes is very popular, because it's the Kaiba rep deck from the anime, and thus when you play it in the game, you get to truly feel like you're Kaiba. I guess it's kind of a weird. I don't know if that sounds like a really weird way to put it, but it makes sense. The point is that people will play decks that they enjoy, not necessarily because they're the best one, but because it has some sort of supplementary appeal. So yes, meaning that yes, artwork does play a huge role into why these decks are popular. Okay, so that's probably the Majesty. I definitely don't want Majesty to be recycled constantly, so I would rather it just goes away, away. Alright. Alright, so here's a problem. Here's a big problem I see. The big problem is that if he has Max C, like every other Blue Eyes player seems to have Max C glued to their hand, then this is a terrible play. But I feel like if he doesn't have Max C in hand, then this is objectively the best thing I can do. Fuck me in the ass. Yeah, it has to be the Ultimate Slayer. Because otherwise, I don't really see myself winning this one. There's 3 spell cards in the graveyard. So now we go into Green Ray. Whenever he has Ash Blossom. I mean, if he ashes this, then I'm definitely fucked up. Okay, here we go. See here. Let's see. I guess I could grab this. Sure. Does this target? Hold on, does this target? Send one monster target. Okay, so it does target. So I mean, I just then target the thing that isn't the blue eyes, okay? Blazar. Back you go. Malong. Alright, let's see here. Does he fall for the debate? Does he fall for the debate? He's thinking real long and hard about this. Thinking real long and hard about this. Here's the wishes. I feel like going to 3 summon. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 summons under Maxi is a horrible idea. So I definitely don't want to do that. Yeah, Typhon. I mean, I don't really have a choice. I have to do this. Let me guess, he has Valor, right? Valor. Yeah, because this hasn't activated, and he has too much follow-up with this. So yeah, that's another loss. Yeah, 3 games in a row, 3 Maxis in a row. I have no fucking clue what is up with the Yu-Gi-Oh! Shuffler, but every single Blue Eyes player just opens the absolute jar of nuts on top of also having Maxi. Right? I mean, if this doesn't work, I could just go back to my hand trap heavy deck of Fiendsmith, Bysteel, and every good hand trap ever. Because as much as I like playing Sky Striker, the problem is that I think these games have really proven that it doesn't matter how good your opening hand is if you have no play versus... If you have no hand traps, then the opponent can just make a board that you cannot break. You are not breaking... All the board breakers in the world are not going to save you from an unbreakable board. He's really thinking long and hard about this. Purge. That's a very interesting. At least the music for rating battles is, oh my fucking god, just fuck me in the ass. Uh, let's see. What do you got? Alright, this implies Dark Water and Fire cannot be used for the rest of the duel. Okay, so that implies this is not Tempai. This is very likely just Blue Eyes. So I'm gonna set this, and he has a quick effect, something. True Light, True Light, True Light. What is he setting? Hey, there's a Wishes. I think I just banished that immediately. I know he can just set another one, but I think I prefer that over just leaving it on the board. Another one. They must have opened hella hand traps. There's the Roar and the Sage. There's the Drill Beam. Okay, maybe he has like a Blue Eyes Brick in his hand, and that's why he passed turn 1 with nothing. Because from what I've seen, Blue Eyes still holds onto their Brick Eyes reputation. Primite, Drill Beam. I mean, I guess using it prematurely is okay. Problem is that, yeah, he doesn't know what this is, so... Yeah, he could be playing hard into a punish. Right. He's gonna go damage step, grab, impulse. Yeah, I think he's playing it. He's definitely playing it super safe. Yeah, I think if he's not gonna kill me this turn, I think I just hold on to it, unironically. Spirit. Yeah, he's definitely playing it super safe.
There's always a possibility I can get out of this with my next top deck. Always a possibility.
But like I said, I'm not gonna do one more game. I'll if I don't make it out of here, I'll just accept it, that this didn't work out. And just go back to the buy Steel Fiendsmith. Alright. Problem is that Drill Beam exists, so... Yeah, we definitely don't. Now, I'm just gonna go back to Fiendsmith. And go back to the drawing, and I'll just go back to the drawing board with Sky Striker, because clearly you cannot play Modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Without at least, bare minimum, 15 hand traps in your deck. If you're playing with less than 15 hand traps, your deck is outdated. Raid Soth. Unicorn. No hand traps. I mean, who knows? Maybe it's some Tenpai Andy who's just running the board breaker build. Views. I could have added him. Now think about it, I could have added him in hand, use tracked, and then do more special summoning. But nah, it's fine this way. I could go into M7 and then M7 adds Lubellion. Oh, that's an interesting pick. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah, wait, hold on. That's actually kind of fire. Yeah, and then I add Magnamut, Pizza Hut, Magnamut, Magna Pizza Hut, yeah. We don't need you.
I want to make it here before this. Guess it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I haven't even activated engrave effect. All right.
No, I almost forgot.
Do I even have... Nope, I don't have Apollo USA in this build. I mean, that's fine. I still end on tons of interruption.
There you go. Alright, your move, buddy. That better be the most cracked board breaker build imaginable. Because for having no hand traps, it's definitely gonna be a rough one, buddy, so good luck. Huh, interesting. Maybe this is the board breaker build. He just broke, let's see, Birth and Bert's interrupt. Bert is for banishing, Regain is for drawing cards.
Yeah. I mean, I kinda have to.
Kinda have to. Yeah, that was my mistake. I should have summoned Unicorn in defense. Could have been easily avoidable. I just didn't really... Yeah, I didn't really think about it. I mean, yeah, I did mention that maybe this is the board breaker build, but I guess I wasn't taking droplets seriously. I mean, Storm seriously. I guess droplets now a thing. The problem with all this is that if he's normal summons Pydra, I'm actually giga fucked. Holy shit! Yeah, this is definitely the Tempai. No, not normal summon Pydra, but basically the same thing. It's basically the same thing. All right. Problem is Nibiru's worthless here. Just no good. I'm surprised he doesn't go Lubellion, crash into Baldrake, and then both die. And then Druid Swarm is alone, where he can just wait for the big Chungus Bungus Dragon to just take it out safely. Well, I mean, I haven't quit right now because there's every possibility he could simply fuck up real bad. There's every possibility he could fuck up. Alright, kids. Is this one of the smart Tempai players or one of the dumb ones? We're about to find out.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this is Jover. I mean, between Harpies, Storm, and Droplet, I don't think there was any board that could stop that, other than just straight up having anti-spell. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of the issue here. It's like either you hard draw anti-spell or you lose to that exact every single deck you can imagine loses to that exact combination of cards. I can at least take comfort with the fact knowing that it literally didn't matter what I did. I was gonna lose no matter what. Search Maxi, that is so fucking good. Search Maxi is so good. Hey, check out my shiny C. I probably shouldn't be doing this because there is a potential Nibiru threat. But if he has Ash Blossom, I want to at least punish him. Yeah. Even though I think he should have Ash Blossomed the Lubellion. Mm-hmm. M7, I guess M7 doesn't really matter much. So I'm just gonna go for good old Caesar. Yeah, so Banish Requiem is kind of awkward, but I think I have to do it. I can't really think of any other way to do this. Right. I mean, I guess that's fine because we have Maxi, we have like interruption with this thing. I guess Baldrake makes sense. Baldrake, maybe. Yeah, it's Baldrake. So he has the call by for that. That's fine. Yeah, if he calls by this, then that means he's not using it on any other card I plan to use this turn. It just goes 1 for a card in his hand. Still has Storm. Alright. This versus Tempai, this isn't like the worst thing in the world. Unless he has like Raigeki, which in this case, yeah, it probably is really fucking bad. If he doesn't have a way to negate Caesar and Caesar solos Tempai, for real. Oh my god, wait. He can get Raigeki. Oh, he's getting engaged. Okay, so this is definitely very likely the board breaker version of Tenpai. He's gonna very likely add the Hornet drones. Yep. Yeah, this is 100%. This has to be Tenpai. Like, I'd bet my left nut this is Tenpai. Weird Tenpai card, but okay. I guess that makes sense because the field spell replaces this anyway. And then with Mecha Hornet drones, so you just keep drawing cards over and over until you finally get your engine. It does make you susceptible to Nibiru, but the thing is that if he has the field spell up, then he really doesn't give a fuck about Nibiru. Like right now. Alright. Show me the Tenpai deck list. Show me. Alright, let's see here. I think having to take out the Transcendent Dragon makes sense. Yeah. Get out of here. Get the fuck out of here. He still has the other big Chungus Dragon, so draw 2 cards. Man, if you do not kill me this turn, if you somehow drew all those cards and you still don't have what you need, holy shite. Yeah, I think he just drew. Did he draw engage into engage, or did he? No. No. He didn't draw engage into engage. This is yeah. I mean, I guess Upstart makes sense because you could be at like, I think there was a video out there that showed that he could summon Magnamut. Do I really care? Do I care? Unless this is a debate to force the Bysteel in my hand to banish the Magnahut so he can Raigeki my board. This is probably a huge debate, but letting him take advantage of my Magnum Hut is probably not the play. It's probably not the play. Sangan Kaiman. Using that in main phase is sus. I don't think I agree with that. Summoning. Get wrecked. Get so wrecked. That takes care of the one Kaiman and the one summoning. I mean, there's no way he drew into another this Called by the Grave number 2, right? Nope, there's no way. Just goes battle phase. Battle phase, but Kaiman's at 1. And this is a hard once per turn. Yep. Survive that. No Kaiman, no field spell does make Tenpai a lot easier to manage. It's crazy though that he drew into all of this nonsense and he still couldn't find the line that beats me. Either I got lucky as hell or I don't know. Yeah, I really just don't know what was the plan here. So I did lose Birth and Regained, which kind of sucks. I also lost Caesar without getting any much value out of him. All right. Activate Chain the Effect. You search your feelings. You know it to be true. I don't know because the problem is that let's see if I have a do I have a link to the link to that gets me out of this. I mean, no, that doesn't work. Yeah, I don't have any other light fiends, so that is an issue. That's my only light fiend. I probably should that play where banishing Requiem was probably a bit extra. I probably should not have done that. I could go into my own Little Knight. Yeah, I could go into my own Little Knight. Alright. At least I don't have to worry about Kaiman and shit. Droplet. All right. I don't want to grab Maxi anyway. All right. Oh, okay. He didn't want to do anything, or maybe he just didn't have a play. Cracked. Cracked. Oh, that's insane. I mean, I kind of have to do this. I'm just kind of fucked if I don't do this. Because, unfortunately, I do have to give him 2 draws. Maybe he was afraid I was gonna go on the Fiendsmith track and try to kill him this turn. Like tracked, fusion summon into the guy, into Lacrima, fusion Lacrima, summons Engraver. I go attack, 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 attack. Yeah, I think he was afraid of that for sure. Because I feel like banishing that early was not the way. Unless he was really afraid that I could kill him this turn. I don't know. I still don't know what that is. While he's bodying my, while he's like drilling my asshole, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. BRB. All right, I'm back. Yeah. Let's try again. Good, I did get to the way I got to the rating duel this season. It's actually a combination of different decks. I did play a bit of Sky Striker. I also played Labyrinth. I played this Fiendsmith Bysteel hand trap deck. I also played Centurion. So it wasn't just a one deck. It was definitely a group effort of different decks. In fact, I might just swap over to Centurion. Julius has selected going second. Gee, I wonder what that is. Ding. Oh, Necro Quip. Oh, Necro Quip can use cards in the hand. That's interesting. I did not know that. What does the fusion use? Two Light Fiend monsters. Okay, never mind. I guess in that case, I just make Caesar pass? Question mark. Yeah, I guess Caesar pass has to be the way. Caesar pass, and I have Maxi retaliating and Druid's Worm. So I should be Oakley Dokley. I should be Oakley Dokley. Yep. Oh wait, shit! I didn't activate Maxi early enough. Hold on. Yeah, that's fucked. Okay. I think he banishes Regained here. Even though I don't see an easy way to get Regained, I don't think it's going to be that useful in this particular duel. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, regardless of whether or not it is the objectively correct choice, it's in the long run going to do him more good than bad. Wait, he chose to go second. Going second, Kashtira. That's definitely a choice. I don't think I agree with that. Like, regardless of whatever weird-ass build you got, that absolutely should be a going first deck. Oh, he's gonna go for Tearlament. And he's gonna banish this asshole. And he's gonna go give me one draw. Summoning Big Chungus Bungus himself. I mean, I'm okay with those mills. I think I just I just had to accept that something's getting banished by the Fenrir. Yeah, I just have to accept that Fenrir's gonna banish something. Macrocosmos. I don't think I can survive this because the problem is that he banishes this, then yeah, without access to the graveyard, there's just nothing I can really do. So I think it's just better to scoop it up and move on. It's like, well, it's like what I said earlier. Like, even if you think you can beat a deck or a particular matchup, it's oftentimes just better to eat a loss, because in the amount of time it takes for you to beat that one deck, you could be doing multiple other games and improving your rating instead. By the way, yeah, this is gonna be the last Fiendsmith game. If not, I'll just give Centurion a shot. This hand isn't really playable. Well, technically it is playable. I just don't want to waste Ghost Ogre. Because Ghost Ogre is way too good in this format to just use it as Bysteel fodder. Oh my god. What the absolute fuck am I looking at? I'm gonna be honest, it's been an extremely long time since I played against Ignister. It's not that I've forgotten what they do, it's just it's more so that it's been so long that I just don't even know what to I don't even know how to react to this. It's like finding the relics of an ancient civilization. Alright, I think it's okay to hit this. Nice try, buddy. Good try. A valiant attempt. But oh. Well, I mean, in that case, I'm just fucked either way because he just opened the nuts. There's nothing I can really do about that. Wicked. I meet you. I believe this is what I want to Ash, because, yeah. Because I don't think, at least from what I remember, I don't think Ignister has anything that's a special summon from deck. I meet you is a pretty important card of theirs. Alright, he has double Ignister monsters that he can keep special summoning, provided he clears his board. Let's go Tucker. You can only activate one per turn, so I don't really care about that. Yeah, I think he can still kill me this turn. I just want to be absolutely sure. There's Templar. And he moves this. I was really hoping that he would activate the spell card to Reborn. But I guess whatever he's doing, he's going to have so much advantage that the Retaliating Sea won't actually matter. That's kind of a problem with these, with I guess the trying to build your deck to fight the meta, because when you try so hard to build your deck when you fight against the meta, every now and then you'll fight against an off meta deck, and your deck, you realize just how dysfunctional your deck is against that specific off meta deck. Add a Mafex, so he's gonna add Circular, right? Yeah, he's adding Circular. Dank Fluid. Dank Fluid, what does it do? Activates a monster effect. Negate the activation. Well, yeah, I'm done here. Yeah, because he's gonna keep doing all this nonsense, and it's objectively a better idea to just realize that none of that shit was gonna work and to just move on with my life. All right, let's try this good old-fashioned Centurion. All right, so both those decks did tank my rating a lot. But hopefully my luck turns around here. Normal summon Trudea. What do you got? What do you got, buddy? Buddy boy. I think the problem with something like Blue Eyes being meta is that because of that, a lot of people are running Ghost Ogre, and because Ghost Ogre also fucks up Centurion, it's not exactly a good idea to run this. Right. Is this summon number 3? Oh, wow. He just scooped it up out of here. Yeah, connection failed. Sure. Sure. Yeah, I'm glad to see that Centurion can still put in work. Because I do have a feeling that, yeah, the Centurion's just not good enough in this particular meta. But, hey. If it can get me back to my previous rating, then I'd say that's definitely enough to turn around my opinion. And Centurion's alright. Never mind. This is pretty bad. I spoke too soon. Alright. Ether Barrel. He's gonna set. Gonna set Lordly Load. See? So thankfully, Droll does fuck up the Blue Eyes deck. Get Drolled, nerd. Yeah, because that's the biggest problem with the Primate engine is that it does make you susceptible to Droll. I don't want you doing that, no. How about you do not do that? Yeah, what if you just didn't do that? I would prefer that. So what else you got, buddy? What else you got? I don't know what else he got, but considering he's spending a lot... Okay, send one normal monster from your deck to the graveyard. Huh. Ha 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 ha. Okay. Oh, this hand is unplayable. Literally unplayable. Alright, this says... Contribute during your standby phase, if you have a normal monster on your field or graveyard, add this card to your hand. What if I just banished Blue Eyes? I know I probably should be banishing Barrel in case he has another one in his hand, but what if I just banished Blue Eyes? Oh, because he has a Drill Beam that's activatable in his hand. That's why. So I guess it really didn't matter what I chose to banish because he was just gonna call it. I mean, he was gonna drill it. Alright, so he did waste his normal summon on this, so I believe Phalanx is good, because Phalanx means he can't go into the guy, the Link monster. He also can't set up another Drill Beam. So he can't set up Drill Beam, that's good. Do I droll this? I feel like he's done, so I'm not gonna droll it. Oh! Wow. I got absolutely fucked by choosing not to droll just because I thought he was done. Oh, that was a huge mistake, and now if I droll, I'm gonna look like a fucking dumbass, so... I mean, I have to droll, because then Spirit Dragon just fucks me harder. I think it's one of those duels where I just have to accept that I'm probably not gonna win this, so I have to scoop it up and move on. Yeah, I just opened very poorly, and there's really nothing I could really do with my... Yeah, I don't think there was any way I could sequence this, because he had a Drill Beam that was activatable. That was always gonna get me. Phalanx... I believe, because what else? Because True Light means I can't target Blue Eyes, and targeting Maiden with an effect is a terrible idea. Yeah, I just don't think there was any way I could have won this one. Yeah, I just opened too poorly for this to happen. Because let's say I droll him this turn. He would let's say pass. And when he passes, yeah, I'm just gonna scoop it up here. Yeah, because when he passes, I would still be just one card versus his whole hand. Yeah, like I said, there just wasn't anything I could have possibly done there that would have magically won me the game. It was just a very bad situation all around. Alright, this hand's definitely a lot better. Pendulum Scales. I know what? What I'm thinking of doing is I'm just gonna use Droll to put a stop to this guy. Nope. Alright, now he's drolled. The problem is that if he has Nibiru, then I actually am like, no. Problem is that if he has Nibiru, then I actually kind of am fucked. Either way. But come on, who's running Nibiru? Come on, let's be real. Who's actually running Nibiru in this format? Let's be real. Like, what are the odds I get nibbed here?
Oh, the odds are not very high.
Alright, Magnemite does not resolve because there's nothing I can do here. Well, yeah, I'd say I ended pretty well. Just gave him 2 draws under Max C, which is not ideal, but at least I was able to establish a board under Max C while giving him only 2 draws, which I believe is the best way to look at this. I gave him only 2 draws, and I still managed to make a pretty decent field. At least by Centurion standards, I'd say it's alright. It's pretty good. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna summon Blue Eyes. I will, of course, activate the Regained. Okay, so... I was thinking, maybe I should have sent Trudea with Gargoyle and then summoned Lubellion off Gargoyle, because Lubellion plus Primera is still a Synchro. Yeah, and that way, I would just banish Trudea, and I would be able to add Druid's Worm back to my hand, so I would have technically another interruption here. Yeah, I think that was definitely the way here. I don't think I did this as correctly as I should have. Are you for real? Look at your opponent's hand. I mean, you get rid of Valor, I guess. I don't really... I'm gonna be honest, I really don't care about that. Because if this was a buy-steal, I would have activated it way before you would have done anything. Mausoleum of White gives him an additional normal. This is a when effect, right? So it needs to chain directly. Yeah, it needs to chain directly to this. So I think I just have to activate Primera here and just start synchroing. Yeah, I have to do that. I'm pretty sure I just have to chain Primera to start synchroing. Chain link 1. Chain link 2. Let's see, I could go Baron actually. Baron's not. I mean, yeah, I think Crimson Dragon's just better. There we go. Oh wait, I should have held. Didn't toggle on. Oh wait, okay, there we go. Oh, so he does have a drill beam. Interesting. Huh? Why didn't you just drill beam the stand-up Centurion then? I don't get it. All right, we got an Ash Blossom, which is a bit too late, but at least it's something. I guess it means that if I did go for like Baron or what's that other guy called? The Chaos Angel, it wouldn't matter because he still had Drill Beam in hand. Yeah, like whatever I summoned would have been Drill Beamed. Although he really should have just Drill Beamed the stand-up Centurion. Yeah. We're waiting. We're waiting. There's a Spirit Dragon. Okay, the problem with summoning Trudea here... Okay, so the problem with summoning Trudea here, I'll tell you why. That if I summon Trudea here, he just goes, okay, I attack. He attacks both of them with Tyrant Dragon. And he still has the other two monsters on his field to attack with. So I think I unironically just keep Trudea here. Oh. That's really bad. Additional normal for Valor. I think he's just looking to end the game here. Because then both Spirit Dragons activate, and he goes into the Wombo combo that wins an wait, why isn't he? Okay. Wait, I was about to surrender. Hold on. Did he not see the line? Did he not see the line? Or am I missing something? I should probably banish something in my own graveyard. Because the problem is that if he goes into Ultimate Dragon now, then he does body block me. Yeah. I think I still try to tempt him to do it. Maybe. I feel like he's low. He has to be low on time, right? Yeah, he has to be low on time, so I think I just attempt to do this. Because ultimately, it doesn't actually matter if he does the ultimate dragon play here or not, or on my turn. It ultimately doesn't matter. He's mostly keeping it on quick effect standby, essentially, to give himself a way to play around the bysteals that he knows I was about to add to my hand. Maybe I just summon Trudea. Yeah, maybe I just attempt to summon Trudea. See what he does. So this is a negate on the field. This is a monster negate in general. I think he has the majestic bullshit, right? Does he have the majestic bullshit? Does he have the majestic bullshit? Well, turns out I have no bloody clue. I have no bloody clue if he has it. It turns out I have no clue. I'm just gonna get rid of this Ash Blossom since if I can't kill him in this turn, then I'm just done. I can't do anything. I just can't do anything then. Ah, there's the majestic bullshit. See, that does take care of that. Let's see now. Alright, gotta speed it up. We gotta lock the fuck in. Ready, boys? We gotta lock the fuck. Oh, wait. Can I not do it? How much is this guy? Light tuner, non-tuner, dark monster. Alright, then I really can't do it then. Yeah. There's really not much I can do here. Yeah, I probably should have just quit on the turn before. Yeah, that was absolutely the biggest mistake I did in that duel was not quitting the turn before, because there was like no way I was gonna win once he revealed that he had a drill beam activatable. Right. Get rid of Valor. For Primera. Primera effect. Effect Primera. That's Trudea. Is he gonna droll me? That would be interesting. I mean, in that case, I definitely want to Lubellion here. Yeah. You. Activate you. All the 4. Guaros. I'm only gonna summon one other time from the extra, so I guess it's not the worst thing ever to get Fua Lost. Tree. A tree. Gonna get one more draw here, but at least I get to add this. Yeah, honestly, that wasn't so bad. Flawless really doesn't do much to the deck. I guess Magnamut to banish Primera. And then we put a tree. Yeah. We just put a tree into the spell trap zone. I'd say we did pretty well. I'd say we definitely ended very well. Yeah, Baldrake. They have a separate form of disruption. I'd say we did pretty well. Like, yeah. Oh, let's see. Okay, gave him +1 off the Fua loss. I guess Droll and Lockbirding him is a very good idea here, because Droll does stop the further Blue Eyes plays. He definitely, well, I don't know if he absolutely can I can stop him from killing me this turn, but at the very least, it's gonna be much, much harder under draw. Oh, for real? Well, I can't really avoid that. Get the Aether Barrel out. That is his normal summon, so I don't know if he has any way to extend. He does discard another Aether Barrel, bro. There better be another one. You better have drawn to all 3 copies or have at least a another load in your hand, because this is a very questionable play otherwise. Oh, he actually just started with it. Holy fuck. The skill. The skill. It does activate the drill beam in his hand, but he doesn't have a way to reset it onto the field. So if he does use it, then I should be Oakley dokley. That's a draw. Not a very ideal draw, though. I think he's definitely saving the draw for my stand-up. He does have a targeting negate protection here. I think I just make him use it, right? Yeah. The end of the main phase. Okay, so I think I just stop this so he doesn't attack over everything. Well, he doesn't have Blue Eyes in his hand, so yeah, I think I could just go a tree here. A try here. Well, we are under Droll. Wait, no, we are not under Droll. Droll did get fingered, so we can't get a draw off of this a try. Yeah. All right. I think he's thinking about if he's gonna drill beam a try, because a try does give me a draw, which does potentially lead into a buy steal or hand trap. Of course, I think banishing the stand up is probably ideal for him. Well, all right, we're gonna see what is he gonna do. I wonder, is he going to let this go? That'd be interesting. I think Legacia pop this is probably the way. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, because Legacia, because the other time I did use the Crimson Dragon, banishing this. Crimson Dragon puts itself back into the extra deck. It was a very weird play, but it did kill 2 cards in 1 stone. Yep, so he does as I expected. Have a load in his hand. I don't think he has a way to reset the drill beam for next turn, so I should be in the clear. Alright. Summon her. You can only choose to attack 1. You have 1 monster you can attack, so choose wisely. You better choose. Of course, there is a possibility that he just... Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That he just ignores this Tyrant Dragon now and just uses it for synchro fodder. Hello, Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut effect. Yeah. Just don't know. What? Alright, BRB. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Did our Blue Eyes friend do anything here? Probably not. Yep, doesn't seem like so. It does have a Spirit Dragon. Okay, yeah, this makes sense. Him killing the Legatia, because it means I can't place something in my Spell and Trap Zone. Killing Magnahut is questionable, but it does mean that if I have a Primera in hand, I don't just blow him up with a level 10 synchro play. Alright. I'm banishing your Blue Eyes. Alright. He's bringing in that guy. That guy dies in the end phase, but he brings back Spirit Dragon. I don't think I really care. I think most deck lists are running 2, I believe. You can tribute this Synchro Summoned card. Alright, so this is very significant wording because it means that because he was not in fact Synchro Summoned, he does get to he does not get to summon. Yeah, he does not get to summon the guy again. Problem. Okay, so True Light does pose an issue here. This True Light, that means I can't really banish any of his specific Blue Eyes. I would need to banish, like, I think banishing Sage is correct. Yeah. Banishing Sage. Yeah, I'll do it. Let's draw a card. That's huge. Ghost Ogre is huge. Ghost Ogre's huge. Oh, wait. Yeah, I don't have any other, like, buy steals in my deck, so Lubellion effect doesn't work, I mean. I'm not sure if Primera effect is the best play to go here. Oh, okay, he doesn't really have anything. Alright, that's good for me. Maybe Wake Up.
Wake Up makes sense.
Alright, uh-huh. Yeah, Bear on the floor makes the most amount of sense here. I will send the guy that's unaffected by trap cards. There we go. Nah, negating that doesn't make any sense. That's fine. Now he needs another two negates to stop this. Yeah, I'll ogre that. Yeah, I'll ogre that. I know it sounds weird, like using 2 cards to get rid of True Light, but yeah, this makes there's a method to this madness, is what I'm trying to say. All right, I'm gonna have to speed the fuck up. I have to speed the fuck up. Oh, never mind. Oh, he just quit. All right. All right, I think I got... Okay, it's been like 3 hours. I think I got like one more game in me. Yeah. Got one more game in me. Right, good old Centurion. Yeah, it's a very fun deck. Yeah, very fun deck. I definitely don't regret making it. Just aesthetics are great, playstyle is great. It's just an all-around good deck. Get fucked. Okay, there we go. I was worried that he was gonna like Called by the Grave it. I was actually worried. Okay, so this Blue Eyes does put his Drill Beam live. Not ideal for me though. He is Seals passing. Seals pass. Seals pass. Seals pass. Seals pass. Hang them up. Okay, nice Blue Eyes, bozo. Right. Alright, if he has an imperm here, I should be a-okay. If he fires off the drill beam this early, then oh my god. Holy. That just got clapped up. Alright. Wasn't too great. Good try, buddy. Trudea. No. Effect. Oh, he is going for the Veiler play. I know he has a Blue Eyes in hand, so at least I can rest easy knowing he has a big fat brick. 3,500 attack. It's like the same as Chaos Angel. I guess it doesn't really matter if I go attack like this or not. I'll go attack like this. That is called by. So not great. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Whatever he fingers doesn't really matter. I could have summoned Chaos Angel in defense, and as long as he can't negate the effect, it technically can't be outed by anything traditionally unless he like recycles Drill Beam next turn. But he can't really do that now. Yeah. He doesn't really have a way to recycle Drill Beam now. That's good. Although I'm not 100% sure, because I have no disruption in hand whatsoever, there's a very real chance I just lose anyway. Those wishes. Discards the Blue Eyes. He's probably gonna get a Roar. Yeah, the Roar makes the most sense to get the one that's banished back in rotation. There's some Blue Eyes here. Did he already activate the True Light effect? Yeah, he already activated the True Light effect. So I think I should be fine, actually. Yeah. I'm not too worried. Where is he going with this? Where is he going with this? Well, okay, so he goes into, let's say he goes into Spirit. That can't out Chaos Angel. Actually, the trap card, the Majestic trap card does out Chaos Angel. I'm wondering why he didn't do that. Why didn't he just search for it, make like a little baby play, and try to just win on the grind game? Because Blue Eyes has hella good grind game. So I'm not sure I'm not sure what's his gambit here. Yeah, because Majesty can like destroy stand up Chaos Angel. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think what's happening. Okay, so I think what's happening is that. Oh my! Wait! Oh, yeah, Moonlit. Yeah, that's gonna do it. Yep, that's gonna definitely do it. Yeah, I think that's gonna do it because right now I don't think there's really anything I can do to that I can do because he has a Veiler, so whatever I summon gets negated. He's gonna summon Blue Eyes. The problem he goes. Let's see. He goes Veiler, and Veiler's my Typhon. Do I even have Typhon in this? Yep, I have Typhon in this deck. Problem is that Typhon doesn't do anything because he can just True Light, set the Majestic Trap. So yeah, I think I just surrender here. All right. Let's try one more game, and at least here, I'm just gonna realize if I don't have any hand traps that can stop a full combo of whatever I'm facing, I'm just gonna quit early on. But it's definitely getting late on my end, and I'd rather just hit the hay instead of continuously killing my rank. Alright, a single Ash Blossom. If this single Ash Blossom is not enough to stop full combo, I'll quit. Alright, this should be enough. By all accounts, this should be enough. Oh, wait. Is this a mirror match? Oh, wait. No, not a mirror match. Because is this the Fiendsmith buy steel deck that I was playing? But this guy's take on it. Let's see. He is searching for Baldrake, which suggests Magnamut's already in his hand. Or not. Maybe he just passes on. Alright. Alright, as long as I don't have a monster on my field, he... Okay, I think unfortunately he is going to be able to banish his guy quickly. So I think what I end up doing is I just banish my own guy. I think I just banish this guy. Yeah. And I don't activate Regained. Yeah. I very intentionally don't activate Regained here. So that if he banishes my Lubellion, I should be I should be able to draw an extra card off of Regained. Oh, he is banishing with Druid Swarm. It's gonna force him to use his Baldrake instead. But I think this is actually correct because it means he doesn't have Druid Swarm out in the field. So I just normal summon the guy, Goddess. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like that's definitely the way. Oh wait, I keep forgetting. I'm not in Fiend's. Oh my god. My brain keeps getting fucked by the fact that I keep forgetting I'm not playing against fucking, what do you call it? That I'm not playing against I'm not playing my Fiendsmith deck. I keep forgetting that. I am playing my Centurion deck, not my Fiendsmith deck. Right now, these plays I'm doing are very similar to what I do in the Fiendsmith deck anyway. I think he recognizes I'm about to go into SP, so he's weighing the options of should he Baldrake and go into... Because I think the problem is that if he Baldrakes, he's Baldraking right into my Max C, so that would not be a smart idea. I think he recognizes that. So he does lose his Druid's Worm here. All right. We got Droll, Ash, Regained, Little Knight. Oh, that's fucked. I think he's gonna banish my Magnamut because that, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Banishing Magnamut. At least I can just put it back in my deck and draw a card. Alright, there we go. I'll play next turn. Just what I like to see. Yeah, I think he might go and try to go into like Goddess and shit, and I'd rather he not do that, not to see that. I'd rather not see that. He is going this Typhon. Typhon will punch over the Little Knight. I guess in a simplified game state, Typhon does make a lot of sense. But he is getting rid of the Baldrake. Yeah, that's what I thought. He's getting rid of Baldrake for Typhon. Yeah, it didn't seem right to me. Anyway, that's about it. I did tank my rank by a lot, but thankfully I did manage to turn things around in the end. So thanks you guys for watching. I'll be trying to do this, make this a consistent thing, streaming every day at, or at least from every Wednesday to Friday from 6 p.m. onwards. So, yep, if you want to check me out, just keep. I'll be back around the same time tomorrow. Peace out.